My name is Catie McIntyre Walker, and I was born and raised in Walla Walla, Washington. So this is where we walla in Walla Walla. I am also known as the Wild Walla Walla Wine Woman. Of course, that's self-appointed. And I have a blog. I've been blogging for over 5 years now. And I was one of the first in Washington State and, of course, in Walla Walla. And one of the few women actually blogging in the nation. From that, I branched off into, I'm a little bit into retail. So I also sell a little bit of Walla Walla wine here and there at wildwallawallawinewoman.com.
All right. And are you going to take us on a little tour of Walla Walla?
I am. I'm going to show you where the locals like to eat. There's a lot of great tourist places here, but some of us locals have our own little secrets.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay. We're here at the Brasserie 4, and this is one of my favorite little spots, not only just for lunch, but for dinner as well. It's a great place where you can get some good old bistro-style food, and yet it's really still very affordable. One of my favorites is the Croque Madame, with also a little side order of pommes frites. And in other words, in Walla Walla words, that's just a grilled ham and cheese sandwich with an egg on top and a side order of French fries. They also have a great imported wine list as well. So not only can you get Walla Walla wines, but you can also taste some good French and Spanish wines as well.
And this used to have a different name, this place.
It used to be called Grapefields.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now it's called Brasserie 4.
Brasserie 4.
And we're right downtown, right on Main Street.
We are right downtown Walla Walla. This is kind of the heart, and right behind you is the old clock that's been here since I was a little girl. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it's okay now. It's keeping okay time. We are at the Marcus Whitman Hotel in the Vineyard Lounge. And this is kind of my hideaway from everything. In fact, I hesitate to tell anybody about my secret because I like to come in with sunglasses, a hat, and hide out here. So, and I'm not going to tell you where my secret spot is, but this is a great place to have a glass of wine during happy hour, and also they have some really great affordable little happy hour plates, like cheese plates and various things. And the menu, the wine menu, is huge. I think it's probably one of the biggest in town. Not only most of the Walla Walla wines, but a lot of really good imports, as well as a lot of good sparkling wines as well. So this is kind of my little hideout.
Marcus Whitman was named after Marcus Whitman.
Marcus Whitman. He was the missionary that came here to Walla Walla to
Christianize.
Yes, I'm trying to be polite.
Yeah.
To Christianize our Native Americans.
And he met kind of an untimely demise, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He brought along some diseases and brought them into the tribes. And of course he didn't do it on purpose, but it really made the Indians very mad. So.
And I guess it's ironic because he and his wife were teetotalers, and now this place has such a great wine list.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, there's also a winery here in town called Whitman Cellars, who one of their biggest selling wines is called the Narcissa Red, named after the Narcissa Prentice Whitman, who was a teetotaler.
Yeah. Well, it's cheers to her. So.
Yeah, thank you, Narcissa. We are at Stone's Soup, and it is one of the downtown places here in Walla Walla where a lot of the locals go. You go in here and you see everybody. Attorneys, judges, the cosmetic women at Macy's. I mean, they're all here. This is a great place for lunch. They have a great country club sandwich, the New Yorker sandwich, which is pastrami and coleslaw. They have great soups here, but it is just really good, filling food. It's one of our downtown favorites.
So someone who's wine touring and they're consuming some alcohol along the way, this would be a good place for them to fill up.
Absolutely. This is the place for them to start, is to fill up on a really good fattening sandwich, full of protein, and then go out and drink the wine.
And now for Main Street, it's just what, a block off Main
It's just
Street?
a block. Yeah, it's just right next door to the Macy's parking lot.
Okay.
So, yeah, just real easy to find.
Catie, where have you brought us to now?
Well, we are now in Eastgate, Walla Walla, and we are at Barnaby's Tavern. And this is one of those secret hideouts for us locals. While everybody else is out doing the wine tourism, some of us locals are hiding out here. And this is one of the best places, I think, and of course several other people will tell you this too, for hamburgers. The best hamburgers, and also they make the best French fries because all the French fries are hand cut. And some people will tell you that this is also the best place for tater tots.
Catie, we found a breakfast spot. Tell me about this place.
This is called the Blue Mountain, and it's now the Blue Mountain Casino. Many years ago, though, we always knew of it as the Blue Mountain Tavern, or we just fondly called it the Blue. But, you know, this is really important. If you're out wine tasting, you don't want to be happy with just a little granola bar. I mean, you got to have a lot of grease and gravy in your stomach to soak up all that really good wine. And this is a place we recommend. They have a lot of great omelets, taco omelet, and one of my favorites is the chicken fried steak with gravy and scrambled eggs. It's just the best.
And what's the wine list like?
I usually don't have wine for breakfast, but something tells me that it probably all comes out of a box.
Yeah. Catie, where have you brought us now?
We're now at the Green Lantern. This is like an institution, another one of those institutions. I mean, I can remember when my father used to come here and have a beer, but it has changed a little bit. But like a lot of Walla Walla institutions, new generations keep finding their way to the Green. And one of my favorite things here is the fish tacos. The best fish tacos, nice and spicy with a little bit of cabbage on top, and they're just really good.
So this is what you recommend for lunch?
I recommend the fish tacos, absolutely.
Are we near any wineries now?
We are pretty close to the airport, so we're really just, you know, about 5 minutes to the airport, so you have a whole bunch of wineries there. This is Coffee Cravings, and this is a locally owned coffee establishment. It's been here for quite a while, and they recently just built this little drive-in. But, you know, it's just one of the friendliest places. It's easy to come through in the morning on your way to work or when you need that extra little bit of caffeine. And they always have really different and unusual espresso specials every day. Everything named from like the Mariners to what have you.
And the 2 locations, right?
2 locations. This one here, just on, let's see, this is Poplar, and then also in the Eastgate area.
Catie, you've brought us now west of downtown. Tell us where we're at.
We're at Cugini's Italian Foods. This is a great little market to buy your own goodies to take home and prepare your own Italian feast. They have, all kinds of good stuff. Cheeses, locally made sausages, as well as imported salamis and dried pastas, some of the best dried pastas, I think, and they're all imported, as well as they also have frozen pastas that you can bring home and prepare yourself, such as the raviolis and things. And they have just some great extra little things like cookies, imported the Italian breads like the panettone. Also, my favorite is a canned Italian tomato sauce. Believe it or not, it comes out of a can, but all of the foodies around here swear by it, and it's called al dente. It's just the best. So if you want to cook Italian, and if you can't find it here, then it's just not anywhere.
Oh, they also make sandwiches too, don't they?
They have sandwiches, and they also have a little wine bar, and where they have some of the Italian wines as well as some of the local Italian wines too.